Hello guys, how's it going today? So I think it's the 28th of June 2017. So first of all, I would like to say that I was really happy that finally the Mohamed Salah deal got over the line and Liverpool finally signed him. As I was very happy about this signing. Well done to Liverpool, well done Jurgen Klopp, well done to Michael Edwards and all the club. I think he will be a very good signing for the club, very pacey winger, has had a very good season with AS Roma, very impressive statistics in terms of goals and assists, and he will most certainly strengthen the team. That being said, though, it is clearly not enough. I'm waiting for the next 2 or 3 other high caliber players to join Liverpool for us to be able to put on a serious, credible challenge on all fronts next season, because this is what Liverpool should be about, challenging on all fronts. The Cups, the League, the Champions League, and although you might say it's still early days, it is, I agree, it's still the 28th of June, officially the transfer market is not open yet, well, albeit Salah has signed, but like I've said before, time flies, and I'm waiting for the next players that Liverpool will sign, hopefully. So in this video I would like to express actually my frustration. Yes, despite the signing of Mohamed Salah, which is a good start, granted, but like I've said, it's not enough. Clearly not enough. I'm waiting for much more. And in saying so, obviously I'm making reference to the Virgil Van Dijk saga, the Naby Keita saga, because it's always a saga with Liverpool and transfers. And yes, I think it's a case of frustration and starting to get a little bit impatient and actually quite fed up of it. We all know what happened with the Virgil Van Dijk transfer, failed transfer so far. But what I don't get and is you can sense some kind of hope among Liverpool fans or the media, the Liverpool media especially, that this Virgil van Dijk saga is not quite over as yet. So as you all know, Liverpool were forced into making a very embarrassing apology, fearing a transfer ban or a fine from the Premier League after Southampton reported them for an alleged tapping up of the player. And the fact that Liverpool did make an official apology on their website seemed to it was a kind of a way that by Liverpool to admit that it was true in the end, that Jurgen Klopp or the club did meet with Van Dijk behind Southampton's back, and they were forced into an embarrassing apology, and at the same time officially stating that they ended their interest in the player. Now, people are saying that it's up to the player now, Virgil van Dijk himself, to force a move to the club, either by a transfer request or whatever. But latest reports today, I don't know if I've just catch up with the latest reports from Sky Sports or whatever. As you all know, Southampton has got a new manager, former Liverpool player Mauricio Pellegrino. And it's been rumored, apparently, that after having talks with the Southampton hierarchy, that the likes of Virgil Van Dijk won't be sold this season. They will keep their best players. Now, I get the business part of all transfer dealings. You know, what at the end of the day, what do you expect? Expect clubs or players to say that they are not for sale. They won't come out and say that he's for sale. It's a sign of weakness, you know, in all transfer dealings. That I have the belief that at the end of the day, every player has a price, you know. Whether the main question is whether you accept to pay the price or not. Whether you find the price acceptable or not, yeah. And the latest figures quoted about Van Dijk is £70 million. You know, is he worth it? For me personally, no, I don't think he's worth £70 million. Now, the question once again is, what do we do? Do we keep waiting for the player to force the move by a transfer request, or do we move on? And me, what I find quite frustrating in all this is that media reports or the Liverpool or what coming from Liverpool or whatever keep saying that they are still hoping that this saga is not over. There are still twists and turns left in this transfer. Just at the end of the day, just put the fucking bid in, you know, and see what happens. And if it's a no, it's a no. Move on. Fucking move on. Seriously. I'm getting fed up of this. Every single fucking day is, oh, Virgil Van Dijk will come. We're still hoping that he will join. He will probably put in a transfer request. But the most important thing, once again, is that Liverpool have not bid. You know, put the fucking bid on the table, whether it be 50, 60, 70 or whatever, and see what happens. And if it's a no, decide what you want to do. Decide what you think what is a fair price for the player, whatever it is. Put the bid on the table and see if it's if they accept it or not, and then move on. You might say that we are still in June, there's still time, you know, but I don't get this. I really don't get this, you know. Put the fucking bid in. Stop talking the talk. It's all this about Liverpool, talking the talk. Talking about our ambition, talking about our strength financially, talking about the way that this summer we will back Jurgen Klopp to the hilt. We have 150, 200 or whatever. But where's the bid? Where's the fucking bid, you know? This is what is bothering me and annoying me, frustrating me. I'm getting really fed up of this. Because if we don't get Van Dijk, it's not the end of the world. Seriously, we need to concentrate on getting a quality plan B if Van Dijk is the plan A. And I don't want to see us ending up with a panic buy, or worst of all, buy fuck all. You know, this is what happens in the end. We will come out and say the money was there, it wasn't for the lack of trying or whatever, but the player didn't want to come, the club didn't want to sell. You might say, you know, last season, if you remember, for more than 1 month, for almost 2 months, we kept talking about Mario Götze, Dahoud, and Zielinski. These were, as far as I'm aware, the first choice targets. Alright, fair enough, we ended up getting Wijnaldum and Sadio Mane, which turned out to be very good signings, fair enough. But we missed out on the first choice targets. You know, we kept saying last season how Dahoud was magnificent, was the perfect Jurgen Klopp player and whatever, and then we said that no, he's not available, he's not for sale, and now He's ended up joining Borussia Dortmund. We didn't even sign him. Same can be said about Mario Götze. Same can be said about Zielinski, you know. And I don't get this. And with regards also to the Kylian Mbappe also. Especially, I very much like, I don't know if you know the Anfield Rap. I've subscribed to their podcast, and it's worth it, guys. And they have very quality podcasts on there. The Anfield Rap, join. But at the same time, it's quite frustrating. You know, they keep debating about Jurgen Klopp's perfect Jurgen Klopp caliber player, the first choice targets. That is to say, Van Dijk, KEITA. But where's the fucking bid? Once again, where's the bid? Talking the talk again. Talking. Especially Melissa Reddy. You know, she's boring me to fuck. This Melissa Reddy. I mean, seriously. I know that you have to be realist, you know, but she's a fucking Billy Bieber of Jurgen Klopp. For her, Jurgen Klopp cannot do wrong and all this. Jurgen Klopp has the perfect strategy or whatever. Jurgen Klopp knows what he's doing. All right, fair enough about all this. But what I don't like with Melissa Reddy, if you think about last season, she kept talking an awful lot about Mahmoud Dahoud, you know, saying how Dahoud was the perfect player, perfect Jurgen Klopp player and all this. And we didn't even end up signing him. We didn't sign him. I think we didn't even bid for him. And it's the same thing happening again this time with KEITA and Van Dijk, you know. And Jesus Christ, she's bothering me to fuck when I heard her say in one of the latest Anfield Rap podcasts, in a way, you know, it's a nice problem for Liverpool to have. It's a sign of good things, positive things. You know, Liverpool are targeting really high caliber players now. And now it's just a question of what question, talking. Where's the fucking bid, for fuck's sake? Come on, seriously. Put the fucking bid in, and then if it's a no-go, if it's refused, if it's turned down or whatever, or even if before you put the bid, the club are making clear that it's not for sale at any price, fucking move on. Stop talking about it. Stop talking about how interested we are about this player, how we are about to pay this, do that, do this, do that. But at the end of the day, we do fuck all. Really getting fed up. It's the same about Naby Keita, you know. Liverpool are prepared to go as far as £50 million or whatever. Now latest figures quoted are 70 million. If you're not prepared to pay the 70 million, no matter how great and fantastic this Naby Keita is, fucking move on. Or at least put the fucking bid in. Put in the middle, I don't know, 55, 60, if you're prepared to go up to 60 million pounds. Put the 60 million pounds, if they still say no, and if you think that Naby Keita is not worth above 60 million, fucking move on. What I don't want is to end up in a situation where, once again, I'm telling you, it wasn't for the lack of trying, but we won't buy for the sake of buying, and we end up with fuck all, you know. Because Naby Keita or Virgil Van Dijk or not, if we do not get these players, we still need a centre back. We still need a centre midfielder. We probably need another striker, I don't know. A left back, you know. So let me know your thoughts, but this is what I wanted to share with you. You know, it's all good talking. We are prepared to do this. We are prepared to back the manager up to this. Biggest transfer kitty ever. Naby Keita is the perfect Jurgen Klopp player. He ticks all the boxes. Fuck off, Melissa Reddy. Come on, seriously. Getting fed up of this. Prepared to do this, prepared to do that. Where's the fucking bid? Put the bid in. What are we waiting for? What's that all about? Now, today, latest quotes about Naby Keita, saying Leipzig is a wonderful player. Many Liverpool fans are getting excited about this. What the fuck is there to get excited about? And especially if his quotes about saying that his dream is to join Barcelona, Manchester City, all the clubs except Liverpool, then fuck him. No matter how good he is, Naby Keita, fuck him. If he doesn't want to join, if Leipzig don't want to sell, if they're putting a ridiculous price on his head, fuck them, move on. We are fucking Liverpool, for fuck's sake. I mean, seriously. Getting fed up of all this shit now. No matter how good, how great they are, Van Dijk and Keita, if we can't get them, we can't get them. We fucking move on. I want Liverpool to either put a fucking bid now to show that they mean business. And if it's not to be, it's not to be. We fucking move on. I want us to go, I don't know, for Koulibaly, not fucking Michael Keane. Another centre midfield. I want us to put a bid for another quality centre midfield, not the likes of fucking Demarai Gray or another, I don't know what the fuck, another fucking team for a fucking mid-table team or whatever. I don't, like I said again before, I don't want to see us going for a quality plan A to a ridiculous mediocre plan B, or worst of all, bifocal, do nothing, and then serving us with one of this famous statement wasn't for the lack of trying. The money is there. We have the money. Or Naby Keita will be for next season. He has a release clause for next season. So Klopp, we go all for Naby Keita next season. So this season we will go with what we have. We are very happy with what we have, the options that we have, and we won't buy just for the sake of buying. And then next season, you know what will happen. You just know what will happen. The likes of Bayern Munich or Barcelona or Manchester City or his dream teams, Naby Keita, he will join these teams. We won't get him. And same can be said about Virgil van Dijk. If the player really wants to join, put in the fucking transfer request, man, Van Dijk. And then we see what happens. If he's not prepared to put the transfer request, and if Liverpool are not prepared to at least pay, maybe if they think that 70 million is too much, fucking move on. Move on, and not Michael Keane, please. Fuck's sake, I mean, seriously. So this is what I wanted to tell you today, guys. Although it's still early days, alright? It's still early days. We are still June. You might tell me it's not a time to panic. This is the way business goes. You know, you mustn't show all your cards at once. But at the same time, nothing is happening. Absolutely nothing is happening. Every day we are served our dose of Van Dijk will join. We are confident he will join. Naby Keita is the perfect Jurgen Klopp player. Ticks all the boxes. We are prepared to pay up to this. Well, where's the fucking bid? Massive relief that the Mohamed Salah deal has finally been done, because I much preferred Salah to another, I don't know. Salah is a very good signing. It's a good start, but it's not enough. It's not enough. And what I wanted to say is that it's not the end of the world if you don't get your first choice targets. You need to move on, and you need to move on quickly, you know. Because I'm not at ease at all, even with Jurgen Klopp also. When, they were not available or whatever, you know. All the talk was about, for instance, Julian Brandt. And I'm in the end, I'm happy. Well done, Liverpool. Fair dues were fair dues, you know. Well done, Liverpool. I much prefer Mohamed Salah than Julian Brandt. Julian Brandt, for me, at the time of speaking, is nothing better than a fucking Lazar Markovic, you know. I'm fed up of all this potential fucking bullshit, you know. Players for tomorrow, players for the future, or whatever. We need to buy players who will have an immediate impact. And Mohamed Salah falls into that category for me. So well done Liverpool. But it's not enough. It's clearly not enough. I'm still waiting. Still waiting. So we'll see what happens. I would like to see some official bids going in now, whether it be 50, 60 or 70, or official an official statement again, I don't know, whatever, by Liverpool or credible sources saying that we have ended down, we have moved on, we have fucking moved on from KEITA and Van Dijk. We won't get them, full stop. We are now trying this player or this player, and not just trying, put in the fucking bid in now. Come on. Alright, I'll leave you there. Take care, guys. Let me know your thoughts. Please like, please subscribe, and we'll see what happens. Bye.